Archaeologists in Greece made a jaw-dropping discovery, the remnants of a 2,000-year-old mechanical marvel. Philo's robotic maid. In 280 BCE, Philo of Byzantium didn't just dabble in automation. He revolutionized it with a robotic maid that could mix and serve drinks. Think of it as the ancient world's version of a high-tech bartender, but cooler. Using an intricate system of valves, siphons, and levers, this automaton dazzled banquet guests by performing tasks with the precision and poise of a human servant. No sleight of hand, no hidden strings, just pure engineering brilliance at work. Crafted from wood and metal, the maid operated on principles of hydraulics and pneumatics, technologies centuries ahead of their time. When a guest placed a cup on a designated tray, hidden mechanisms triggered a flow of liquid from the maid's pitcher into the cup. The device was not only functional, but a spectacle, blending utility with entertainment in a way that captured the imagination of its audience. This wasn't a mere party trick, it was a bold statement. Philo's robotic maid showcased the ancient understanding of physics and mechanics, proving that even 2,000 years ago, inventors were pushing the boundaries of what machines could achieve. It also reflected a vision of how technology could enhance daily life, paving the way for the automation marvels we enjoy today. Philo's invention wasn't just a servant. It was a showstopper, a demonstration that ancient minds were already dreaming of a future powered by ingenuity. Its legacy endures, reminding us that the desire to blend innovation with practicality has been a constant throughout history. Curious to see how this ancient tech worked? Before we dive into more mind-blowing ancient inventions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you won't miss out on more awe-inspiring discoveries from the past. It's history with a futuristic twist. From automata that serve drinks to timepieces powered by water, these inventions challenge everything we thought we knew about technology in the ancient world. Buckle up as we explore even more fascinating creations, some so mysterious they still baffle scientists today. The clepsydra of Ctesibius. Over 2,000 years ago, Ctesibius of Alexandria dared to defy the ordinary. Ctesibius, the ancient Greek engineer from the 3rd century BCE, is often hailed as the genius behind the clepsydra, or water clock, a groundbreaking invention that transformed the way people kept track of time. Imagine a world where you didn't have to rely on the sun's position or the moon's phases to know when it was time for lunch. Instead, Ctesibius introduced a clever device that measured time by the steady flow of water. Yes, you heard that right. Time was literally flowing. But Ctesibius didn't just settle for any old water clock. His version was a masterpiece of engineering, featuring a sophisticated system of pipes and valves that ensured a consistent flow of water. This meant that you could actually rely on it to tell time accurately. He even took this concept further by creating water-powered automatons, where the flow of water triggered delightful mechanical movements. Imagine religious statues coming to life during ceremonies. How cool is that? The clepsydra became an essential tool in ancient Greece, timing everything from speeches in courts to sacred rituals. It was more than just a timekeeper. It symbolized human ingenuity and our ability to harness nature for practical purposes. So, the next time you glance at your watch, take a moment to appreciate Ctesibius. Hero's vending machines. In 60 CE, Hero of Alexandria unveiled a revolutionary invention, the first known vending machines, which dispensed holy water. These devices worked by using coins, with the user placing a coin into the machine, triggering a series of levers and weights that dispensed a precise amount of water. At the time, this was nothing short of magical. Machines that could operate autonomously, responding to human input without any manual labor involved. Hero's vending machine was a glimpse into the future, a world where convenience and automation could work together seamlessly. This early machine wasn't just about dispensing water. It was about incorporating technology into spiritual and daily life. The temples where these machines were installed became the first places where automation wasn't just a luxury, but a necessity. A new age of efficiency and divine service. But Hero didn't stop at vending machines. His engineering prowess led him to develop an entire self-operating puppet theater, allowing storytellers to perform dramas without needing actors, bringing art and technology together in a whole new way. Heroes Iolipoli. Hero of Alexandria's imagination knew no bounds. The steam-powered Aeolipile, invented by the ancient Greek mastermind, Hero of Alexandria in the 1st century CE, is essentially the grandparent of the modern steam engine, though a much smaller, much more whimsical version. Picture a hollow metal sphere mounted on a stand with 2 nozzles. When heated, steam rushes out, causing the sphere to spin like a hyperactive top. It was more of a cool science party trick than a practical machine, but still, Hero was ahead of his time, demonstrating that steam could move things. Hero's invention was like the ancient version of a fidget spinner. Fun, but not exactly a world changer at the time. But here's the kicker. The Iolipile was a sneak peek into the future. It showed the potential of steam power long before anyone thought about using it for anything useful, like, say, trains or factories. Imagine if Hero had more time or better tools. He might have invented the steam engine 1,800 years early. Instead, the Aeolipile sat around doing its spinning thing, waiting for the world to catch up. It wasn't until James Watt and other engineers in the 18th century picked up the ball, or in this case, the steam engine, that we really started rolling. Who knew a spinning ball of steam would eventually lead to the Industrial Revolution? Hero had the vision, just not the right time, or the proper engineer's hat. The Silver Swan Automaton. The Silver Swan Automaton is a brilliant example of engineering and artistry that dates back to the 18th century. Though not ancient, it still boasts an extraordinary replication of nature that makes it stand out. Created in 1773 by craftsman John Joseph Merlin, the automaton is an incredible mechanical bird, crafted from silver and powered by clockwork. The swan, placed on a mirror-like pond, appears to glide gracefully across the surface, its wings flapping and head bobbing up and down, while it catches and swallows a small fish that is mechanically thrown at it. The intricacy of the silver swan lies in its ability to simulate the behavior of a living creature. Its realistic movements and lifelike features made it an instant marvel of its time. The swan was powered by a complex system of gears, pulleys, and springs, a feat of 18th century engineering that blended entertainment and technical mastery. This automaton was not just a fun gadget, but a showpiece of innovation that captivated audiences and made them believe that technology could replicate nature. It was a symbol of the fusion of art and science, demonstrating how the mechanical world could mimic the organic, creating a machine that seemed to have a life of its own. The Silver Swan was the ultimate combination of craftsmanship, invention, and illusion, a true precursor to the robotics we see today. The mechanical monk. Ever heard of a monk who didn't need to sleep, eat, or pray for sustenance? Well, during the Middle Ages, one clever inventor brought that concept to life. The mechanical monk was an automaton designed to perform religious rituals without human intervention. This wasn't a simple clockwork toy. It was a sophisticated machine designed to walk, bow, and even chant prayers in a lifelike imitation of a real monk. That could ring bells, chant hymns, and even mimic the movements of a monk in prayer. Powered by a system of pulleys, weights, and gears, this automaton was not only a feat of engineering, but also a demonstration of how early inventors sought to replicate human behavior and rituals. What makes the mechanical monk so captivating is that it existed at the intersection of faith and technology. The medieval world, deeply rooted in religious practices, saw the possibility of automating sacred duties. The monk's functions may have been purely mechanical, but it raised profound questions about human involvement in rituals. Could machines take over even the most sacred aspects of life? The monk's movements were driven by a combination of mechanical force and precision, making it an early precursor to modern animatronics. Though it was a mere prototype of modern-day automata, it foreshadowed the fascinating blend of spirituality and robotics that would captivate inventors for centuries to come. Hero's automatic doors. Hero's automatic doors were an ancient marvel of engineering, blending mechanics with theatrical flair to astonish temple visitors in Alexandria around 1st century CE. These doors operated via a clever system of heat, air pressure, and counterweights, creating the illusion of divine intervention. When priests lit a fire on the altar, the heat expanded air in a hidden chamber, causing water to flow into a bucket. The increasing weight of the bucket pulled ropes, opening the temple doors as if by supernatural command. This ingenious mechanism wasn't just practical, it was symbolic. For the worshippers, the seamless operation of the doors reinforced the sanctity of the temple and the god's omnipresence. Heron's creation represented an advanced understanding of pneumatics, thermodynamics, and hydraulics, demonstrating how ancient minds utilized science to evoke wonder. Heron's invention also paved the way for modern automation, proving that innovation thrives in awe-inspiring simplicity. From religious ceremonies to everyday utilities, this design continues to remind us of humanity's eternal quest to make the impossible real. Next up, we dive into another ancient marvel that takes automation to soaring heights. Flying birds of the Tang Dynasty. Long before Leonardo da Vinci or Al-Jazari, the Chinese were already experimenting with mechanical devices. During the Tang Dynasty, inventors crafted remarkable clockwork birds that could move, fly, and sing. These mechanical birds were powered by intricate systems of gears and springs, capable of mimicking the motions and sounds of real birds. The creations were both a novelty and a symbol of the advanced technological knowledge possessed by the Chinese at the time. The birds were often part of lavish court displays, where they would entertain emperors and their guests with their lifelike movements. These mechanical birds weren't just toys. They were a blend of artistry and engineering, demonstrating a deep understanding of animal movement and the natural world. Their ability to imitate real creatures was a testament to the creativity of ancient Chinese engineers. The fascination with creating lifelike machines didn't stop with the birds, though. As we've seen with other historical inventors, such as Hero of Alexandria, there was a continuous drive to blur the line between nature and machine. The flying birds of the Tang Dynasty were a precursor to humanity's age-old dream of flight, a dream that would eventually be realized centuries later by pioneers like the Wright brothers. The Baghdad Battery. Discovered in the 1930s near modern Baghdad, the Baghdad Battery is one of those ancient artifacts that has sparked endless debate and intrigue. Dating back to around 250 BCE, this clay jar contains a copper cylinder and an iron rod, leading some to boldly claim it was an ancient galvanic cell capable of generating electricity. Yes, you heard that right. Electricity. If filled with an acidic substance like vinegar or lemon juice, this clever contraption could produce a small electric charge. But what was its real purpose? Some theories suggest it was used for electroplating jewelry, giving ancient artisans a shiny edge in their craft. Others propose it might have had medicinal or religious significance, perhaps a tool for healing, or even a mystical object used in rituals. However, skeptics argue that its function may have been entirely mundane, perhaps just a storage vessel for sacred scrolls. While no functioning examples survive today, descriptions from ancient sources paint a vivid picture of the Baghdad Battery's impact. This artifact beautifully blends art, science, and spirituality, captivating imaginations worldwide. Could Mesopotamians have harnessed electricity thousands of years ago? Whether it was a practical tool or just a misunderstood relic, the Baghdad Battery serves as a fascinating reminder of how much of ancient technology remains shrouded in mystery. So, next time you think about the history of electricity, don't forget to tip your hat to this quirky clay jar that keeps us guessing. Programmable cart. Long before self-driving cars were a reality, an inventor in ancient China designed a cart that could move on its own, all thanks to a set of complex gears and axles. This wasn't some fantasy. It was the reality of Zhang Heng's programmable cart, created around 150 CE. Powered by mechanical components, the cart followed a predetermined path without any human guidance. In a way, Zhang Heng was one of the first to truly consider machines as independent agents, capable of carrying out tasks without human intervention. Archytas dove. Speaking of flight, Archytas of Tarentum wasn't just interested in abstract theories. He wanted to make flight a reality. Around 400 BCE, Archytas built the world's first known flying machine, a mechanical dove powered by steam. The dove was constructed from wood and used a steam-driven mechanism to propel itself into the air, making it a marvel of ancient engineering. While it wasn't capable of sustained flight, this machine was the first recorded attempt at using technology to overcome the natural limits of human movement and fly like a bird. Archaeologists' mechanical dove wasn't just an engineering achievement, it symbolized humanity's age-old fascination with flight. His innovation laid the foundation for future experiments in flight and laid the groundwork for the steam-powered technology that would emerge centuries later. In fact, many centuries after Archaeologists, other inventors like Leonardo da Vinci would continue to study flight and create mechanical devices based on the same principles. The Etruscan singing statues. The Etruscan singing statues are among the most enigmatic relics of ancient Italy, captivating the imagination with their mysterious charm. Dating back to around 500 BCE, these bronze sculptures were rumored to emit melodious sounds when struck by sunlight. Talk about a party trick. Some scholars speculate that they harness thermodynamic principles to create vibrations, while others believe their musicality was purely symbolic, designed to evoke a divine connection. Imagine strolling through an ancient marketplace, only to be serenaded by statues as sunlight dances upon their surfaces. Unfortunately, no functioning examples have survived the test of time, but ancient descriptions paint a vivid picture of their impact. These statues were not just art, they blended science and spirituality, captivating audiences with their almost living quality. Whether they were scientific marvels or mystical creations, the Etruscan singing statues remain an enduring enigma that continues to inspire curiosity and wonder. They remind us that ancient cultures had a knack for combining creativity with technology, something we still strive for today. So next time you hear a catchy tune, think of those ancient bronze beauties serenading the sun. Da Vinci's Lion. Fast forward to the Renaissance, where Leonardo da Vinci's innovative genius continued to inspire the world. Among his numerous mechanical creations was the mechanical lion, designed to impress the King of France. Built in the 15th century, this automaton was capable of walking, roaring, and even moving its head, all powered by a system of gears and springs. The mechanical lion was designed to showcase da Vinci's incredible understanding of anatomy and movement, demonstrating how machines could be built to emulate the lifelike movements of animals. Da Vinci's lion was an early attempt at creating machines that could mimic nature, a theme that would play a significant role in the development of robotics. His fascination with creating lifelike automatons didn't end with the lion. He also sketched designs for flying machines and other complex devices, marking him as one of the first true pioneers of mechanical engineering. These early mechanical inventions paved the way for the modern era of robotics, where engineers strive to replicate life through advanced technology. Another brilliant example of ancient mechanical creation comes from the Islamic Golden Age. Al-Jazari's floating orchestra. A floating platform, suspended on water, with mechanical musicians playing in perfect harmony. Sound like something out of a fantasy movie, right? But in the 12th century, the Arab inventor and engineer Al-Jazari made an astonishing leap in automaton design with his floating orchestra. Built in 1206 CE, this intricate creation was essentially an early programmable mechanical orchestra, consisting of a set of musicians who played instruments when triggered by a moving automaton. The orchestra floated on a pool of water, with the musicians' movements driven by a system of water-powered gears and cams. Not only was it a musical marvel, but it was also a demonstration of Al-Jazari's mastery of hydraulic engineering. This remarkable invention was part of Al-Jazari's larger body of work in automaton design, which included other mechanical wonders like the castle clock. The floating orchestra was a testament to his innovative approach to mechanical design, blending entertainment, technology, and hydraulics. This floating spectacle wouldn't have been out of place in a modern theme park, highlighting how the fascination with animatronics and automated performances stretched back centuries. And speaking of innovation, let's talk about another astounding creation from the 13th century, an intricate water-powered device that did more than just play music. Al-Jazari's elephant clock. Imagine stepping into a grand royal court in the 13th century, where the air is thick with the scent of spices and the sound of laughter fills the room. Suddenly, your eyes are drawn to a magnificent sight, Al-Jazari's elephant clock. An ornate elephant complete with a majestic canopy, striding across the floor, not just for show, but to tell time. This isn't your average clock. It's a mechanical marvel that combines art and engineering like a fine tapestry. Every half hour, the clock springs to life, with the elephant's trunk moving gracefully as it serves drinks, while colorful automata dance and chime. It's like a party in a clock. But wait, there's more. The design isn't just whimsical. It's a melting pot of cultures, featuring symbols from far-off lands. Think Chinese dragons and Egyptian phoenixes mingling with Islamic artistry. Al-Jazari didn't just want to tell time, he wanted to impress. So next time you glance at your smartphone, remember that centuries ago, Al-Jazari was already blending function with flair, proving that even in the world of clocks, it's all about making a statement. Who knew timekeeping could be so entertaining? The cosmic engine. The cosmic engine of ancient China is an astonishing example of early ingenuity, showcasing humanity's fascination with the stars. Attributed to Zhang Heng, a polymath of the Eastern Han Dynasty, at 25 to 220 CE. This elaborate device is believed to have modeled planetary motions. Powered by water, the engine functioned as a kind of celestial globe, featuring intricate gears and mechanisms. It is said to have accurately represented the paths of celestial bodies across the heavens. What made the cosmic engine so groundbreaking was its combination of astronomy and mechanical engineering. Using a water clock to drive its gears, it demonstrated the positions of stars, the sun, and the moon. Some accounts suggest it was used not only for scientific purposes, but also for educating the emperor and his court about the universe's workings. Though the original device is lost to history, it has inspired countless replicas and studies, with historians marveling at its complexity. The cosmic engine reminds us that ancient civilizations were capable of remarkable technological leaps, blending science with artistry. The Antikythera mechanism. Discovered in a shipwreck off the Greek island of Antikythera in 1901, the Antikythera mechanism is often called the world's first analog computer. Dating back to around 100 BCE, this intricate device was designed to predict celestial events, including solar and lunar eclipses, and to track the cycles of the ancient Olympic Games. Composed of bronze gears housed in a wooden box, the mechanism is a marvel of ancient engineering. Its inscription suggests it was based on complex astronomical theories developed by the Babylonians and refined by the Greeks. The device even accounted for the irregular motion of the moon, an astonishing feat for its time. Modern reconstructions reveal the mechanism's breathtaking precision, with over 30 gears working in harmony to replicate celestial movements. It's thought to have been used by scholars or navigators, though its exact purpose remains a topic of debate. The Antikythera mechanism is a humbling reminder of ancient ingenuity, bridging the gap between science, art, and mysticism. Who could have imagined such a device over 2,000 years ago? Roman hydraulis. The Roman hydraulis, or water organ, stands as a testament to ancient Rome's flair for spectacle and innovation. Developed around the 3rd century BCE, this musical instrument harnessed water pressure to produce sound, making it one of the earliest automated musical devices in history. Using a sophisticated system of pipes, bellows, and water tanks, the hydraulis created music that enthralled audiences in theaters and arenas. By regulating water flow, the organist could manipulate air pressure to produce different tones and melodies. Its popularity extended to grand banquets and public events, symbolizing both entertainment and engineering prowess. Some hydraulis remnants, unearthed in Roman ruins, reveal intricate craftsmanship, including bronze pipes and elaborate decorations. These instruments weren't just functional, they were works of art. Their influence endured, inspiring the development of pipe organs in medieval Europe. The hydraulis encapsulates Rome's innovative spirit, where technology and culture intertwined to create timeless marvels. Hellenistic moving statues. In the temples of the Hellenistic era, visitors were often left in awe by statues that appeared to come alive, captivating audiences with their lifelike movements. These remarkable moving sculptures were ingeniously powered by a combination of counterweights, levers, and hydraulic systems, enabling them to perform actions such as raising their arms or bowing. This blend of artistry and engineering not only showcased the advanced skills of ancient craftsmen, but also added a layer of mystique to religious rituals. Crafted with meticulous precision, these statues served both religious and theatrical purposes, symbolizing the divine presence of the gods. Their ability to mimic human motion created a sense of interaction between the divine and the mortal realm, enhancing the spiritual experience for worshippers. The ingenuity behind these mechanisms reveals a profound understanding of physics and engineering in ancient Greece, reflecting their innovative spirit. Although the technology used to create these moving statues was closely guarded by priests, remnants found throughout ancient sites hint at their complexity. They were far more than mere decorations. They were spectacles of divine interaction that blurred the line between art and machine. From Ctesibius's clever water clock to the flying dove of Archaeologists, ancient inventors were pushing the limits of technology in ways that still baffle us today. Whether it was Hero's steam-powered Aeolipile or Leonardo da Vinci's mechanical lion, the past is filled with inventions that were far ahead of their time. If you're as fascinated as we are by these incredible creations, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon. You won't want to miss our next deep dive into the mysteries of ancient engineering. Stay tuned for more mind-blowing, jaw-dropping, and downright cool historical wonders.